Pastor. This morning he'd asked me if I would give about 5 minutes, and I said, well, I'll do the best I can. As he was talking this morning, I thought about a story that I'd heard a long time ago. I'll share it with everybody here. It's a story about a man that lives in the cabins of the mountains of Tennessee with his wife. And every morning, this man and his wife would walk out on their front porch and they would do the same thing. Every morning they would walk out there and they would drink a cup of coffee together and they would enjoy the sunrise together. They were creatures of habit, doing the same thing every morning. One particular morning the man walked out and he noticed something about 50 yards off in the bushes just kind of rustling around. And as his eyes began to adjust to that, he saw it was a big black bear about 50 yards off. So he thought to himself and said, you stay right where you're at, because I got something with your name wrote all over it. Goes back into his house, picks up that double-barrel shotgun, comes back out, unloads both rounds of bird shot on the posterior side of that bear as he was running off. Now, feeling the way that I can imagine most men would feel right then, I can picture his chest kind of swelled out a little bit there. I can picture him kind of feeling a little manly after that. As he set that shotgun down, I can kind of imagine what he was thinking and what he was feeling. Some of you men know what I'm talking about. You can imagine what he was thinking. And right in the middle of his chest being swelled out, and right in the middle of him feeling all this, something caught his attention. And he turned and looked behind him and seen his wife standing there waving a hairbrush in her hand. Now, I don't have a hairbrush, but I'm going to improvise. And I'm going to ask y'all to help me out with this. If you've got a Bible, will you please hold your Bible up? If you don't have a Bible, if you've got your positioning for promise, will you hold that up? If you don't have a positioning for promise, will you hold up a Kleenex? If you don't have a Kleenex, grab a kid and hold them. I don't care. Somebody hold something up and help me out with this. So the man turns around and sees his wife standing there holding that hairbrush, and he just goes ballistic. He said, what in the world are you thinking? What was you going to do with that hairbrush? Do you realize how big and mean and powerful that bear is? Do you realize what that bear could do to you? That bear would eat you for breakfast. That bear would rip you from limb to limb. Do you know how much danger you was just in? Finally, when he settled down for a moment, she never did wave. Y'all help me here. She kept that holding up, and she simply said, I just wanted to show that bear whose side I was on. Now, it may seem like a very simple gesture tonight, but I believe I'm in a group of folks that want to remind the devil whose side you're on. Come on, somebody ought to remind the devil that greater is he that is in me than he that is in this world. What shall we say then? If God be for us, who then can be against us? When the enemy comes in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord gonna raise up the standard. You ought to remind the devil was spitting in the clay yesterday, he is healing the blind today. If a woman could touch the hem of his garment yesterday, he can still heal the issue of blood today. And if he said, upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail yesterday, you better believe he is well able to build a church today. One more thing I want to do, and then I'm going to give it back to them. I want to do something I call a sound off. This simply means that I'm going to say something, and I want you all to respond appropriately. Such as, I'm going to say, he's my Alpha and my Omega. Oh, come on, Cornerstone. He's my Alpha and Omega. Now let's say it where Lufkin can hear us. He's my Alpha and Omega. One more time where all of hell can hear it.